roster of characters.
That's most matchups, honestly. That's pretty much everybody.
And just like that, we're straight going back to Pokemon Stadium 2. Let's go.
Now, both of these characters are very explosive if you're at the corner around like 30–40%, so we are definitely going to see stocks flying this set. I'm calling that out now.
Bro, there has been 10 seconds, and they just scrapped.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is. Okay, here we go. That was the second footstool down here that we've seen.
I was wondering specifically about how Zero Suit is going to punish R.O.B neutral air, and if AndrewT is able to consistently get that sends a huge message to Atomic. It looks like every single time that happens, he's getting that as a free punish.
You know he's been in the lab. There's no way. That consistent. Oh, subject in a rock in a hard place. Got the gyro out there. Going to Z-drop that. You know Andrew has to recover as fast as possible onto that ledge to avoid that. Get the iframes.
Nice.
Super deep.
Wow, I can't believe that didn't kill. That one isn't going to kill either. R.O.B's got all kinds of different ways to recover. Hope you don't overextend, though.
When you're off stage and you work so hard, you get that gimp, and then you remember that it's R.O.B and he has infinite fuel.
Right, and she only got fair one like 3 times in a row.
Yep. Just wanted that fair two sometimes. Oh, full blast. Had on a lot of damage. Using the gyro to extend the length of the hurt box. That thing was active.
There's a DI mix from that side B also, by the way. There's a version that sends out horizontally and one that goes vertical. And based on how hard R.O.B died, I don't think he knew which one connected because the gyro extension, like you said.
I certainly didn't.
I didn't know either, yeah.
Okay, we got that Z-drop on that gyro right there, trying to prevent any sort of approach option. But now Atomic coming out here. It's kind of tricky to get that edge guard against the likes of Zero Suit on top of that, right? Just because of the flip kick. It's so good. The flip jump. Very strong tool.
I think Atomic's doing such a good job of just cutting off that short hop range. Like, she wants to Zaire, she wants to like come in, maybe even like flip jump if she gets antsy.
Yeah.
But you were definitely spot on the money talking about like laser and gyro just like shutting a lot of that down. And now we have a really big lead from Atomic. He's only at 49%.
49%, playing a pretty safe game. You know, the keep away game is starting to come out a little bit. You saw Atomic kind of corner themselves in the corner. Land down with a nair, punishing that down smash. I like that.
I like that now Atomic isn't necessarily doing those nairs on AndrewT's shield. He's doing it like maximum range, so it's like, all right, you got a lot of footstool dares, that was cute, but I'm not on your shield, you still have to respect this move.
Yeah. I think AndrewT's like whole like solution for that was just trying to like, hey, you can't just throw this out willy-nilly. Respect it. I know what to do here. And so at least it's not a move that he can just spam on top of him anymore. He's got to play a little bit more careful with it. Here come the up tilts. We're off ground. I like the aggression coming out from AndrewT to just like counterattack.
Yeah, you can tell he had devious intentions right there. You saw him go for that falling nair to that platform, looking for a way to get that flip kick spike real early.
Another full blast. Like, Atomic's been on point with these lasers, by the way. They've all been hitting, and that's so much damage over time.
Yeah, it's been big lasers, too.
Big boy lasers. Things are massive. You got to be on the lookout. Drop. Oh, we dropped those. Oh, no. AndrewT. This might be the lifeline, the lifesaver he's been looking for this entire like, stock.
He's got to find something. He's got him trapped in the corner, but he still can't find those falling Zairs or those falling Nairs that he needs to like confirm into like early kills.
Okay, forcing the flip jump out with that gyro. Don't want to get caught by it. Gonna avoid that ground stand as well. Connects the back air and gonna shut down the aerial beast. That's Atomic knowing that Andrew wants to be airborne as much as possible because Zero Suit has such incredible aerials, plus the addition of flip jump. Like, you want to be constantly up there. So he's just like, okay, bet this is my airspace. Here's a back air. It reaches the entire map.
Yeah, I think what's happening is that like AndrewT's spacing is good, but Atomic's just looks a little bit better. Like, where he put that back air was just so perfect. There wasn't any kind of approaching option you could have chosen that wasn't like laggy or gonna get you killed. So Atomic made some really quick notes. He's like, okay, cool. You have good spacing. We can play this footsie battle because I think I can win that too.
Okay.
What I would like to see, though, is Zero Suit can still smother this character really hard. I feel like Andrew's just been trying to like fade in and out with these airs and like play a little honest, but R.O.B is a big boy, and Zero Suit has incredible strings.
Yes. Yeah, that's the thing about fighting against R.O.B is that he is combo fodder, and people. So that's like the one thing that's really enjoyable about fighting R.O.B is that you can just combo him for days. 85 damage off stage, going super deep to get that back air, but R.O.B is heavy. Going to be able to survive a little bit, opting to go for a high recovery to prevent any sort of ledge trapping at all. Coming from AndrewT, and just like that, steal stage control.
He went so high up there. You know that back air hurt. He was like, okay, relax.
Played Snake in a past life.
Yeah, yeah, felt that.
Okay, Nair throwing out another gyro, forward air out of shield.
Yeah, what are AndrewT's punishes on these aerials going to be? That's another thing, too. I mean, they all have, like, they all auto-cancel pretty well, a lot of them auto-cancel really well. It's just tough to find those windows, but if he keeps spacing them like this and AndrewT can't actually get a punish, then nothing's stopping him from cutting that airspace off.
It's you know they're like struggling to like try to get in there too, because Atomic's doing a fantastic job of just kind of walling him out too. Putting out a bunch of tools in the air, like forward air, such a great tool for just get off of me move. Throwing out the gyro as an active hitbox, trying to get the edge guard on top of that, but AndrewT's so slippery with that recovery. Avoiding the gyro, managed to go to center stage, but Atomic has so many bases covered. And now you're done.
Throw at 182% is finally how the first stock's going to be taken here.
Hey, no need to overextend to get that kill if you know the kill's going to eventually come.
Yeah, he's playing really, really evasive, but, you know, that kind of percent, eventually there's only so much you can do.
AndrewT had a little bit of control of that gyro for a second. One thing you can do against R.O.B is hold on to that gyro, and then they lose access to being able to spawn another one. So sometimes this might be best to just hold on to it, Z-drop it just like that. Instead, go in there, recognize the opening, and solidify that kill.
Yeah, and I like for maximum efficiency, he ran back there to see if the gyro was still spinning. He was like, and another thing, I want to take this move from you too.
And another one, bro. Stealing your lunch money, bro.
Right.
Kick rocks, kid.
Yo, give me that.
Yo, give me that.
Let me hold $1.
Yep. 39 damage here on the ledge, just trying to get back on, dude. He does. He just walks on.
Because I think AndrewT overcommitted a little bit to finding that falling neutral air. Like, it was good pressure, but we all know what he wanted.
There it is.
Yeah, there's the arm.
There it is. Ding the bell. Rotor arm, baby.
Possibly mini.
Yeah, I'm shocked it took this long. Okay, there we go. Punch of the Nair. Footstool down there. Big fan. Another hit on that laser. I feel like AndrewT's just kind of like not expecting it to hit, or maybe just a little bit too slow on those shields, because if you're far enough away, as long as you're not pushing buttons, you can just shield that.
Yeah, you can react to it for sure. But
yeah, but Andrew's getting caught by a lot of them.
Yeah, and it is literally doing like 20-something% every time.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Definitely has collected triple digits at this point.
Laser might be MVP. Okay,
okay, there we go. They were listening. No coaching, no coaching.
I've had enough of this move.
Yeah, get this laser out of my face. Atomic going for a high recovery, mixing up where we're going to land. Again, R.O.B, another character similar to Kirby in the last set. You can just stay airborne forever and mix up when you're going to land and kind of force your opponent to commit to something.
Okay, reacting, getting the gyro out of there. Really good defensive play from AndrewT, but is it too little too late? Because this lead from Atomic is massive.
Even if AndrewT gets this kill, like, it's going to be an uphill battle.
Oh, God, gyro's going in. Gyro, please! Not the gyro infinite. What is happening?
Yeah, looking like a Pikmin.
Yeah.
Okay, Zaire, I like that mix-up. Try to get him with the quick up throw, hoping that you catch him lacking on that DI.
Oh, both players rolling. Everybody nervous at these higher percents. Neutral air killed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
That's one of R.O.B's 20 kill moves, bro.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it does everything else. Why shouldn't it kill? I think that angle was a little awkward, too, because, like, the behind kind of reverse hit of it. So whatever the DI of that should have been, AndrewT probably held in the wrong direction just because it's such a weird, funky hitbox to get clipped by.
Yeah, I mean, that's just Nair in a nutshell from R.O.B. It's so ungodly massive that it's kind of hard to, like, challenge. You know, you just gotta play the waiting game and do the patience, like, punish afterwards instead.
Oh, look, you see Lima and Geist hanging out in the background.
Oh, they know.
Waiting in the wings. They know they're going to have to play each other pretty soon.
Watching for a little bit of future potential matchups, too. Now we're seeing Atomic here with a 2-0 lead. This is the first set of the day that I've seen, besides there was one other set maybe, where it's a pretty solid lead, like 2-0, uncontested really. We'll see if AndrewT can try to bring something else to the table here to try to bring back the score. He needs a point on the board. Yeah,
like it started off really close, but genuinely as it's been going on longer and longer, Atomic has just ramped up more and more momentum, and now AndrewT has so much work ahead of him with needing to make a whole reverse 3-0, while Atomic is just playing a little bit better every time.
Okay, flip jump away from there. Gets called out with an anti-air tool, using that gyro to his advantage. Shooting that laser up, gonna be able to avoid that. Now we're back off stage. And we need this kill. We need this. This is huge.
Nice.
This is huge. AndrewT's prayers have been answered.
Atomic being a little bit too comfortable down there. We know that AndrewT's been looking for like aggressive offstage options. And speaking of, arm rotor, one of the best in the business for killing you, as well as that massive R.O.B down there, just in case the side B isn't good enough.
Hey, the side B didn't kill. I got you. Here's a spike homing.
God, R.O.B is just so good. I really can't tell you 3 things bad about him. And honestly, the things that are bad about him are just so irrelevant compared to the rest of his kit. This character is just
one,
insane.
he's soulless. He's a robot.
Oh,
doesn't
that's
have personality. 2, he's not a video game character. He's a toy.
And that's why he's better.
3, he's not playing the correct color of R.O.B. We needed the Famicom color. There.
All right. Famicom color is fire. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I got you. Hit down tilt, got the gyro in hand again. Gonna Z drop that on top of him. Not too much shield pressure afterwards. That shield looking pretty healthy and beefy.
Yeah, I like the item play we're seeing from AndrewT, but it isn't netting to anything, unfortunately.
We need this.
Okay.
Yeah. Play it safe. Play it safe.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Air dodging into the back air to avoid that. That was kind of smart.
Got to capitalize on that. Unfortunately, like I love the low recovery from Atomic. Recognizing that flip jump wasn't the actual like fear that you had to respect from that below, right? Because if you see flip jump come out, that's a gigantic hitbox. You just gotta wait for it to wear off and then you recover.
Yeah.
Otherwise you get spiked.
Right, and with all that time to punish, of course, Atomic is not gonna give that up so easy. So AndrewT on his winner's side stock right now. How does he make this happen? Again, not finding that nair to flip kick. It's like Atomic just knows. He is programmed to never get clipped by that move.
Yeah. It's in his hardwiring.
It literally is.
The AI has become too real.
It's literally just like, if nair, do not interact. Like, that's just how that's been programmed.
Okay, back air. We are going off stage. Another high recovery, channeling your inner stink. I feel it. Drop some grenades while you're at it.
And it's one of those things where, like, Zerasu can punish that, but she just has to be really accurate on her read.
Yeah. And that's the key thing. That's the key word is read. Like, you can't just be covering options. You got to be able to kind of predict where they're going to be able to go.
Yeah.
Gyro's still active. There we go. Huge. That's the second one we've seen today, and we need one more to put a point on the board. AndrewT, this is definitely within their own possibility. You're only sitting at 81 damage. Just don't get hit anymore.
Yeah, and get your way back to center stage. That's the other really tough battle of this. Narrowly makes it through just the gauntlet of up airs and everything else that Atomic was throwing out there.
Is there another nair on top of them? 120 damage. This is looking tough. Off stage. Atomic has a lot of stage pressure right now.
All right, makes it back with the flip jump. Gets a falling up air. Had a lot of potential there.
Wait.
There it is. Finally. He has wanted it for so long. He finally finds the nair to flip kick he's been looking for. Perfect positioning from AndrewT.
Losing, though, after that first stock, was finding himself down in the dumps, losing that entire time. Finally found the magical move. All you needed was that nair starter, and he found it.
You can tell he's getting more confident. He was like, yeah, I hit that.
Like, I hit that every day of my life.
Nobody dodges 12 nair flip kicks in a row. It's me.
Game 4. That, I mean, to me, that was looking like a 3-0, but the second that nair connected, bro.
Yeah.
I felt it in my bones. PS2, yet again.
All right, running right on back.
This is actually what Sandusky looks like.
It looks like this. Just looks like the stadium.
Yeah.
With like fake people in the background.
You leave the stadium, nothing but trees and wildlife, like the smell of fuel and corn.
Yeah, a lot of both. A lot of fuel. Horse and car.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Ooh, that was sneaky. Okay, Atomic.
Yeah, Atomic has a lot of damage on him right now. It's crazy how bad he's winning in the air-to-air interactions because that's just not something that happens to Zerasu very often. But Atomic got a pretty good lead. Definitely being like, all right, maybe that was a fluke. I'm still me. Only at 50%. But this is the position you can't be in. Oh, but he beefs it on that.
Andrew needed that.
Yeah. That early stock could have meant so much for him.
I like the back off from AndrewT there. After you go for the air dodge to avoid damage from that laser. Gonna avoid a big punish coming out. Or maybe a tiny punish. Oh, it's big. It's big. It's massive. And we got it. Home run.
I can't believe that killed. I honestly thought R.O.B would be like just heavy enough to survive it. You can tell he was really dying for his life in that corner up there. But the move was just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, that'll be doing a lot of numbers for Zerasu since like 2008, man.
Yeah, honestly. It always sends you somewhere different, but it's never anywhere good.
Yeah.
Every game.
Getting a lot of mileage out of that footstool down there, man.
Can we get a counter for nair for a footstool down there?
We
have to be in like
7.
double digits at this point.
No, we're at 7, bro.
There it is. No, gets the sour spot. 0 for 2 on getting that successfully this game.
Unlucky rubber ducky, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Didn't get anything out of it. Playing more passive, right? You get that parry, just kind of back off from it instead. Gonna get away from that landing, but God, that up tilt's getting so much damage out of it every single time. Catching the landings every single time with the up tilt too. Trying to convert it into a ladder combo though.
Yeah, I definitely think that AndrewT is comfortable playing just like defensively like this. It's something I've noticed about him for a while. But can he actually find the hit confirms that he needs? Can he get these falling up airs, these zairs, a down smash? He needs to get something to take these drop stocks. There it is, a down smash into an up B.
Boom.
Okay.
Shakalaka, up special, gonna be able to give you that lead that you're looking for here. It's a small one, because it might leave right now. Hold on. That pressure for that down tilt was looking scary.
All right, it's looking real good. No way!
Again?
What?
Again? Again, and again. That grab into flip jump. All of a sudden, we got ourselves a tied game that was something that was looking like a pretty free 3-0.
Ain't no way. That's got to be a DI check, right? That has to be. There's no way that's real, dude. Holy crap. Back throw into flip kick. I know that's a DI check. That was insane. Good stuff from AndrewT either way, but I know Atomic is punching the air right now.
Yo, that's my goat. AndrewT.
Yo, I would be furious. I'm not gonna lie, man.
The second time too. That's like the worst part. Like you had such a significant lead, and then that's how it ends again.
But ooh, you can see a little bit of Cincy in the crowd. You see Kyle back there really cheering on Andrew. He lived in Ohio for a little bit. See Geiston just kind of waiting in the wings. But yeah, all things said and done, as crazy and as dominant as all these games have started, we are at a Game 5 scenario.
Yet again.
Versus Atomic.
Yet again.
Yes.
It's like she never saw us coming, bro. Like Game 5. Here we go. Forward air again, throwing them out with those little aerial attacks on that platform. I like that. Just respect the get-up attack, then get the punish afterwards.
You know what I'm realizing? We've seen a lot of really big combos from AndrewT that kill really early. We haven't seen them from R.O.B just yet. Ooh, okay.
We almost had it. Oh, we were setting up something schnasty. Hold up.
He had bad intentions, I could tell.
Bro, if I was Atomic, I would be petrified right now. Like, whatever AndrewT's got cooking in the hood. Like,
he did such a good job of avoiding those air flip kicks and avoiding those early stocks, but it's starting to just matter less and less. I think AndrewT has kind of responded to how he reacts to being trapped in the corner.
Yeah. Landing again with a nair. No punish coming out right now. Gonna go for that Z-drop, pull on that gyro. Oh, you know he wanted to keep pulling on that gyro. Even went for that jab afterwards, too.
Ooh.
Catch the roll. I mean, that's up smash, dude. That does everything. Catch a spout dodge, roll, anti-air.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
It's got you covered. Nice. Finally finds the fair two. He went out for so many attempts trying to kill that forward air. He finally gets it, though.
Another even Stevens game. 2 stocks apiece. What's the answer? We're just jumping. We want you to react. One of the scariest things you can do as a player in this game is just do an empty hop into nothing. Okay, we're strapped. Okay, Zero Suit has the better jab. And like you gotta respect that. It's faster.
They're literally just slapboxing.
Yeah. No.
Just like,
it's
like when those siblings start just like flailing their arms at each other. That's what it looks like.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna live another. So I'll never gonna say that. That's 8, bro. That's 8.
Give us 10. You already gave us 8.
Double digits, please.
Nice.
Okay, or get that. I thought I saw the sparks, so maybe I thought it was gonna be a kill, but here we go. Thomas gonna be able to land for free again.
Oh no.
Andrew, no, not like this, bro. Okay. We toss you, dash attack, gyro.
So I know Atomic is just like, once again, I'm in the lead. It doesn't matter because another down smash punish coming out, and even all the way from center stage. Yo, Atomic is getting mad. Atomic took his mask off. He said, I need a deeper breath right now.
I gotta breathe, bro. We got 1 stocks apiece here, 2-2. Things are looking very scary. This could be ending at any singular moment. AndrewT starting to get some damage here, poking that shield with those aerials on top of that. Wants the gyro. Can't get too much mileage out. Look out for that down air. It's coming your way. Air dodging, spamming onto the stage. How did he not get punished?
I can't believe he didn't get punished, just barely whipping that grab on the opposite side, especially if Atomic has started looking for that side B. That could have been the game, but AndrewT has another stock to keep fighting this out, and he is very comfortable playing on his back foot. He's had 2 games back-to-back winning from this position, but Atomic is not giving it up right now. His edge guarding is fantastic. Gyro is covering everything.
And now he's sitting here at 104 damage and climbing, gets the up air after the nair. And that's going to be Atomic closing that nail biter out.